Yes, today there has been some information which has been unveiled showing on how the Parliamentary Commission, which is headed by Anita passed a resolution for the Commissioners of Parliament and the Leader of Opposition to get 500 million shillings and 400 million shillings respectively. And it came as a surprise because Mathias Mpuuga has been held in high regard. And this money somehow taints his name, although I don't think that it was his main aim, but the main of the Speaker of Parliament. Ever since Anita Mpuuga came at the helm of the Ugandan Parliament, we started to see shady deals in the August House. And among that deal was a resolution which was passed for Mathias Mpuuga to get 500 million shillings as an award for occupying the leader of opposition office and commissioners and different commissioners respectively. What made more news is Zake never got the share of the money, yet he was the substantive commissioner from the opposition. In a resolution which was passed by the Commission of Parliament, it says, consideration of PC Paper 14 2022 on Service Award Review of selected benefit of the Leader of Opposition and backbench commissioners. The Parliamentary Commission considered and approved the Service Award and Review of selected benefits for the Leader of Opposition and backbench commissioners as below. One-time pay-off service award of 500 million shillings for the Leader of Opposition. One-time pay-off service award of shillings 400 million shillings for the backbench parliamentary commissioners. The service award payment shall be one pay-off and shall not change regardless of length of tenure. So you clearly see that in fact the resolution was passed for Mathias Mpuuga as the Leader of Opposition getting the money and the Commissioners of Parliament. Remember, the Leader of Opposition under the Commission of Parliament is comprised of the opposition and the sitting member of Parliament. It's responsible for the emoluments and taking care of the Parliament. And by the time this resolution was passed, Zake had been suspended as the Commissioner of Parliament. In fact, if you go further, you clearly see it went on to say, let me put it on a wider screen. It went on to say that the Leader of Opposition in Parliament shall be provided with one bodyguard when he leaves office. The above-mentioned benefits and service award shall be held by current sitting Leader of Opposition Mathias Mpuuga and backbench commissioners on a person-to-hold basis. Okay, what that means, that on a person-to-hold basis, it means that the people occupying those positions by the time this resolution was passed, they are going to get such money. Okay, this money, the money that was passed, is not eligible to the incoming or former Leader of Opposition, but only those people holding the office. So you clearly see that it was a syndicate for the commissioners to get money and the Leader of Opposition. Remember, the reason as to why it made news for the Leader of Opposition, because the opposition was formed to keep government in check. So if it becomes a conduit of getting monies which are unconstitutional, which are by the resolution, which are not anchored in the constitution, then it becomes a problem. And you clearly see the people, who were around, included Anita Mpuuga, MP, Speaker and Chairperson, Mathias Mpuuga, Leader of Opposition, Solomon Silwanyi, Parliamentary Commissioner, Prosi Akampuli Mbabazi, Parliamentary Commissioner, Esther Aloijok, MP, Parliamentary Commissioner. You see, Zake's name was missing by the time this resolution was passed. Absentee with apology, Thomas Taeba and Prime Minister Robin Anabanja, Matia Kasaija, the Finance Minister. In attendance included Adolf Mwesije, Kajara MP, Henry Yoweri Waiswa, Paulo Giwabwire, Shina, Patrick Lonobwa, etc. Those are the people who were around. Okay? So in this episode, I've come to talk about the money which was given to the leader of opposition, its effect and what it means for the parliamentary democracy, but most importantly, the study materials we can learn from the politics of our nation. But before I do this, I want to let you know that if you're new to this channel, please subscribe. And if you're watching this video from a different platform, please head on to YouTube, type in Sula Mawagali. There is a lot of content of this nature. If geopolitics and economics is what you want, this will be definitely the right channel for you to subscribe to. So you clearly see that the resolution was passed for the commissioners of parliament to get 400 millions each, excluding Honorable Zake, and the leader of opposition getting 500 million shillings. Okay? The reason I'm saying that this deal was shady is because Zake was suspended in March. 1 month later, the resolution was passed excluding him to get the money. We all know that Zake was responsible for auditing the commission.
I have no access. It is very disturbing that this office, up to now, it is still locked. My kids do not work here. The locks were changed. And you know, in the manner in which they came and attacked my home.
Because the opposition appoints 2 people on the commission. The backbench commissioner from the opposition and the leader of opposition. But we saw that Zake didn't get this money. And we saw also that maybe the Speaker of Parliament had a soft heart for Mathias Mpuuga. That's the reason as why when Mathias Mpuuga was changed as the leader of opposition, Honorable Anita came out to say that indeed Mpuuga is the best leader of opposition because maybe he was not so, he didn't like act as an obstacle in the shady deals in a commission. This is my thinking, which is so unfortunate. Because we must ask ourselves, why is it that this resolution was passed for the commissioners to get money and the leader of opposition to get money when Zake is away? Those are the questions which must be answered. And also, it is said that when the leader of opposition was appointed in the names of Joel Sanyonyi, it has been a norm that every time a leader of opposition is appointed, is able to appoint people in his office to help him, because it is courteous when I come in the office, it's better to appoint my people who can work with me, who I can trust to do my job. During the tenure of Mathias Mpuuga, he was allowed to appoint people in office. During the tenure of Joel Sanyonyi, he was barred to appoint his own members. In fact, he was allowed to only bring in one PA, personal assistant. I think he's from NTV Alimivule. But other personnel in the lead of opposition were appointed, or are going to be appointed by Anita. You see the syndicate which was done when Joel Sanyonyi came into lead of opposition. It is the reason I think when Joel Sanyonyi was appointed as the leader of opposition, the Speaker of Parliament, Anita came out and warned Joel Sanyonyi that in fact, parliaments for debate are not fighting, because Anita anticipated that Joel Sanyonyi was brought in the commission to destabilize their deals or to destabilize the work they are doing.
I now take the opportunity, I want to take this opportunity to formally announce Honorable Joel Basekesi, B. Sanyonyi as a leader of opposition in Parliament. Honorable Sanyonyi Joel, I want to congratulate you upon ascending to this position. It's a very high position, very, very high position. And I wish you a productive tenure of office as a leader of opposition. You're most welcome, and as government on this side and as leadership of Parliament, you're now part of the leadership of Parliament. We will work together with you for the good of humanity. We are here to work for humanity, work for our people, and we promise we'll leave this country, we'll leave this Parliament better than the way we got. And this house is for intellectual debates. Intellectual, not flexing muscles.
Anita came out and said those words. So you clearly see that Anita doesn't play by the game, doesn't play by the rules. Why is it that other leaders of opposition had a chance of appointing their people in office? Which I think it is courteous, because it's better if I come in the office, to at least bring in people who I think are good for the work I'm going to do. Okay? Because there are some positions in the leader of opposition office, okay, which should be given out by the Parliamentary Commission as or Parliament as an institution. And also there are those positions who I think should be given out by the office holder, depending on the work he's going to do. But all those both the positions now shifted to the Speaker, Anita Mpuuga's office. So you clearly see that even the politics which was behind Mpuuga's removal, maybe the appointing authority knew something which we didn't know, and things are starting out to unfold. Yet Mpuuga is among the people from the Buganda region who were held in high regard. In fact, getting the 500 million, I wouldn't want to peg it on Mpuuga. It is a resolution which members of parliament from the NRM party they benefited more, because in the opposition it's only Mpuuga who benefited. But if you clearly see that the 3 other commissioners also benefited, the only question is why was it done in the absence of Honorable Zake as a commissioner of parliament? And to put it in context, is a person who was responsible for auditing the Parliamentary Commission. So very many questions should be asked. If this money was anchored in the law where each leader of opposition is given an award, it's okay. Because this money cannot be transferred to George Sanyu. George Sanyu will have to negotiate his own. And he will be at the mercy of the Speaker of Parliament, because he normally puts up the agenda for the Parliamentary Commission. Of course, that's my opinion. Do drop me your comments by commenting about this. Thank you very much for listening in. This is your first time on this YouTube channel. I implore you to subscribe, like and comment, so that I can be motivated to do more of such videos. I'll see you on another one. Peace.